So let me flip back over here and first look at the folks who are here. Okay, now it's a holiday weekend, and of course the question is, will I have an 11 a.m. Ask Max, and will I have a mastermind session on Saturday? The jury's still out on that. And it looks like James has had a response to a message we sent out yesterday. We're going to take a look at that. All right, now, there are texting tactics that you can use that will produce immediate results on LinkedIn, on Facebook, that will lead to sales over a holiday weekend. Last year, Clyde Rush, who's building a Maluga business, used it. He posted, "Have a happy and safe Memorial Day." And he sent me this message. "Last week, after making a simple post like you demonstrated, I had 55 responses to start with, and I enrolled 5 people in one day. 2 of them are going to build a business. The number of responses has now grown to over 105. If I knew what you taught me when I first started in my business 2 years ago, I'd be a corporate director today." Posting moving images produces fast results, gives you an opportunity to talk to people. Imagine that, 5 people in one day. Now, LinkedIn's newest features make my most popular texting tactics more effective than ever before. And you'll make more sales when you tweak your profile in 5 different categories so that more people can see who you are and what you do. LinkedIn's added new features that are going to make talking to people over a holiday weekend so much better. One of them is their celebrations feature, as well as we've now discovered how you can use LinkedIn for free without paying for their sales navigator. And of course, some of my old proven texting tactics just got easier. Changing your profile photo on Facebook generates unbelievable responses. Wishing someone a happy birthday or wishing someone a happy holiday also generates immediate response from people. Now, it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts paired with my secret sauce, gifts. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can now be done on your mobile phone with a Facebook and a LinkedIn phone app. Adding animated content to your text message produces immediate results, and it's a way to impress your connections, showcase your social networking expertise. A GIF, a moving image, draws extra attention to your message, so people are much more likely to answer it faster. GIFs are my secret conversational sauce. So when you wish somebody happy birthday with a GIF, you get more responses. Holidays. National Oreo Day. I wanted you to know that Monday is National Oreo Day in case you love Oreos and are looking for an excuse to go off your diet. Now we have wishing people a happy Memorial Day. The frequent use of animated GIFs in your messages will make you stand out from the crowd of other people that your prospects are talking to, makes them smile and makes them respond to you faster. But it's important that you on LinkedIn that you use GIFs you download from the internet to share with your prospects instead of using the ones provided by LinkedIn, because when you use LinkedIn's GIFs, after a week or two, they disappear. The ripple effect of your posts on LinkedIn and Facebook can start conversations that produce results in sales. Happy birthday, happy holidays. And you can do this from your mobile phone. I got this from Martin. It was during our coaching that he suggested this date rather than my real birthday, which is in October. Tell Max I'm doing very well with the UK-based affiliate program, and thanks to his coaching, being active on LinkedIn, and wishing someone a happy birthday 4 months ago. I just had my first $12,000 a month. Jacqueline, I'm having great success with the birthday strategy. I had almost 200 new people reach out to me and wish me a happy birthday on the 28th. Started conversation with most of them, and I have 28 people looking at my business right now. A few months later, she wrote back, Max, over the last few months, my business has exploded. I'm enrolling more people than ever, and the new people I'm working with are experiencing amazing success a few days after they start. This is amazing and so much fun. Judy, want to let you know I did what you said, wish someone an early happy birthday, then asked how they were doing. I hadn't talked to you in a while. Next thing I know, she reached out to me, and I now signed her up as an associate in her Isagenix business. Thank you so much. I am so happy I'm doing your boot camp. And your birthday strategy resulted in hundreds of messages and more people to talk to than I could imagine. Lewis, changed my birthday is genius. I'm still catching up. So whether it's a happy birthday, happy anniversary, or an unofficial holiday like National Beer Day, posting moving images, motivational messages, produce more results. So we have official holidays like Memorial Day. And then we have unofficial holidays, and we have coming up National Drink Wine Day. Easy way to start conversation. The holiday strategy: posts, create more likes, comments, and shares, more conversations with prospects, more opportunities to introduce your business, creates better rapport with your prospects, increase awareness of who you are, because many times your prospects will share your post. It creates a perception that you're an expert to your niche audience and appreciation of your influencer status. So the holiday, Memorial Day, is Monday, the 29th. But people start celebrating the weekend on Friday. All through the weekend, you can be talking to people about them. If you want to close 80% of the people that you talk to on LinkedIn and Facebook, it's not hard. It really isn't. You just have to be selective about the people that you talk to. So I am going to pop over here. And I'm going to jump into James' account. Now, remember, it's all about conversation. You can initiate conversations, or by the work that you do, by the posts, you can attract all kinds of people. So let's pop over to the message area. And let's look at JP. Let me unmute James.
Morning, Max.
Morning, James. You know, have you noticed, because you've been at this for a while, that some people communicate very, very well. And with some people, it's like pulling teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. And so here's someone that we wanted to. You asked him what kind of net worth, and what's this all about? So if you have time later in the week to speak, I can give you more details. Now, when it's something that is of interest to him, he types a bit. What is he trying to do? I'm an estate manager for the super wealthy. I've been doing it for 30 years, presently in between jobs. And I could appreciate your good wishes for the week. Okay. So you have to decide every time you message someone, every time you talk to someone, you're frankly making a decision. Is this somebody that we want to talk to? Is this somebody that we want to continue to talk to? And estate manager, house manager, corporate flight attendant. Providing exceptional and comprehensive estate management for ultra-high net worth people with integrity, confidentiality, discretion. So we come down here. And so okay, so you know, it's almost like he's a high-end butler.
I think that's exactly what he is.
Okay. And okay. So with somebody like this, and you've been talking to him since last year.
Yeah.
And one of these things about this new feature that LinkedIn has is it lets you resurrect some of these. But so he wants to talk on the phone. Okay. And we want to do some screening before we talk on the telephone. But really, when you look at what he does and what his background is, probably not the best prospect for somebody that's going to roll up their sleeves and really push things hard, because it's totally out of his realm. I'm an estate manager. All right. So what kind of net worth do you need to qualify? I can give you more. See, you don't want to put, he wants to talk to you. You know, your profile shows based on how you position yourself, man, he'd love to work for you. So Tuesday, we sent out, it's been a while since we talked. I just learned that Thursday is National Wine Day. Hope you've been well. Do you prefer red or white? Yes. Yes. And so, again, on a scale from 1 to 10, if you only have 10 people to talk to today, there's so many better candidates for you to talk to.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, as I said yesterday when I brought him up, I wasn't sure if he was the ideal candidate or not, but you know, he's been he's had the open to work banner on his picture now for a year. So I'm kind of curious. One of the things I'm kind of curious at is, you know, how come he hadn't picked up a new gig if he's that good?
Okay, well, that's certainly a good question, but who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to make the determination, make the decision. We tried to get him to open up and talk more. It's not working.
Yeah.
It's not working. Your time is going to be much better spent talking to people that react, talking to people that respond. So let's go take a look. Now remember, we stay connected to him because his connections could very well be candidates. So here's Marissa. Okay, so the last time you spoke to her was in April. We asked her a question, she saw it, but she didn't answer. So let's look at her profile. Let's get rid of JP. Commercial Chief Title Officer. So this is somebody that's in that profession that is being decimated by what's happening in the economy. Decimated. Title officers, mortgage people, all are, they're losing their jobs. So according to this, she stopped working last September. It's 8 months ago. So again, this was somebody that you brought up in March. Now, one of the strategies, the great part about this is that when you say that LinkedIn has suggested that because of what you do, we should connect. And you have to look at your profile, I'd have to agree. As you begin to network and learn more about the person, you're now in a position to say, if it's relevant, well, what do you like to do? Well, I love working with people. I love training. You know, when you're looking for somebody, let's say in retail management, or somebody that's got a sales or a training background, as they bring up all the things about themselves that they like to do, then it opens up the door for you to say, man, no wonder LinkedIn suggested we connect. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. I get to do that every day. And that makes them curious. Well, what are you doing? So how long have you been on LinkedIn? All right. What do you do? Now, yesterday was hard emotionally, but today I feel upbeat and positive. Now, we can always go back and we could look at things and we could say, man, I could have done this. I should have done this. So yesterday was hard. So what was that? Why was yesterday so hard? And but today I feel upbeat and positive. We have to hear that. So in looking at her profile, why do you want to leave Capital Title?
Actually, I should have said, why did you leave? Because she had already left.
Exactly. So it's either why did you leave or what have you been doing for work since you left? Because that's the last thing you see. And notice her skills are analytical skills. Worst title manager in all my years in the business. Okay, we work remote. He doesn't return phone calls, texts, or emails, and that would go on for several months. My son, now you see how she's talking to you. So much different than the other guy. So this was why she had a bad day yesterday. It's amazing what people tell you that's going on in their lives. Okay, so that's a good question. How did you come to get in the title business in the first place? I always loved it. Now, a good question would be, well, what do you love about it? There you go. Well, what did you like best about what you did running the fee division group? All right, so now we're into March. How long have you been looking? She didn't answer. So, sent her a post. Not so good. I'm overqualified for the jobs out there to apply to, but I'm willing to take lower jobs at lower pay than in the past. I just have to take care of my son and my mom. So here, she didn't answer your question. So what we can do, move this thing along, is first, let me look and see. I believe that when is National Wine Day? Is that Friday? Thursday?
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Okay. So we can start the conversation. It's been over a month. Actually, it's close to 2 months. So first, We'll bring up the image. I just learned tomorrow now, what we could do first, in front of that, or even well. Now, we're doing this in preparation when she comes back and answers. The next step is going to be to ask her, how is she doing? How's the job search doing? And she's still having a hard time. All right. Now, when she comes back and tells you, and we go, so how's the job search going? And it's not good. It's not good. We could ask, how, I mean, she's been out of work for some time. We could ask, so what are you doing to earn income? Or how are you surviving financially? And, she might not want to answer that question. So when she comes back, remember, it's a game. The key is to get her to respond. Get her to respond. So first we'll start with the red and white wine. Then you could say, how are your son and mom doing? Just to give her something easy to respond to. Then right after that, we're going to go into the project launch. And we're going to start it out, since you're having, and we'll do it together, but basically, the market in your area is so, the market for your type of work is not very good right now, and it's projected to be worse. So many of the title, mortgage, and title professionals that I work with on LinkedIn have all been able to generate a side income. All right. And then keep her interest. We'll say, would you be interested in learning what they're doing? Let her come back and say, yes. I'd be delighted to tell you all about it. And, because you're a great communicator on here, and you have the skills necessary to be successful. What do you know about the network marketing business model? Do it in little pieces so that she gets you keep her interest. But we started out with a holiday message as opposed to just jumping in. And sometimes, sometimes we found that, we can just jump in and hit them with the, I'm about to launch a new project. And although we haven't had a chance to learn much about each other, you have the skills to be very successful in the business. Would you like to know more about it? Now, some people are going to respond. And the ones that you do, the ones that respond to that, this is the key. You're going to be very, very selective about who we talk to. The reason that Sam has a 90% closing rate is because now he knows exactly who he's looking for. So the last time you talked to her was in January of last year. And she never responded. This is the beauty of some of these new features on LinkedIn. It resurrects conversations. So let's take a look at Marissa. General manager at Petco. Okay, she graduated from high school in 2005. That's 18 years ago. So she's 35. And according to this, she's a Petco manager. So you sent her a request. I've been on LinkedIn for a while. So this is a talker. Now, asking someone the question, what do you do? Sometimes people go back and they say, yeah, come on, what's wrong with you? You can see what I do. I'm a general manager at Petco. So in this case, now it's been well over a year. So the easiest thing to do, holiday weekend. We go up here to the internet. Bring up Happy Memorial Day gifts. Click on images. And let's click on, when you click on them here, brings them over to the right. Have a happy and safe Memorial Day. Now, this is the one that the example that we used before. right click, save the image, save it on your computer, come back, and what we're going to do first, I'm going to pop that up there. Send that. So it's been some time since we talked. I hope that you've been well. And so we'll ask her an easy question to answer, just to get the conversation going. So we'll say here, what are your plans? What are your plans for the upcoming holiday? That's something that she can easily answer. When she comes back and tells us that, you got to get her attention first. And that's the important thing. Yes, we want to find out, why does she want to leave Petco? But we want to get the conversation moving first. Get their attention. It's a message. When they answer, you come back with another message. And it might take one or two, and the next thing you know, you're learning more about her on the business side. So at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about talking to people. And yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're on. And let me over here. Now, we're going to be back at 4 o'clock, and we'll look at more conversations today, tomorrow, all weekend long. There are people that you're going to easily be able to talk to, qualify them quickly, and bring them into your business. I've never, in 27 years, and we're coming up on my anniversary in August, I have never seen a faster and easier way for anybody to build a business, especially if you know who you're looking for. And you want to close 80% of the people that you talk to? It's a process. Initially, we're learning more about them. You're not going to talk about your business until you know that they are indeed a great prospect for your business. And that's how Sam's closing 90%. That's how Francisco closes 80% of the people he talks to. I will be back at 4 o'clock, and tonight at 9 o'clock, we're going to go into details of it, steps that you can take to immediately bring people into your business. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God